Hey guys, we're back at it again with another Highway Blossom. A little recap from last time. I'm pretty sure we're wiki planned on how to go to that one area. What's it called again? It was like El de Cheli something, Canyon de Cheli, and then we ended up missing the tour. So we're over here catching up. We were able to catch up with the tour, and now we're here trying to find out where the location of the next ruins is to see. And then they're gonna kind of like leave the group and try to go find, sneak off. Although unfortunately it might be a little harder since there's this one lady, Linda, and her husband. They try Linda's over here chatting up with Amber and Marna. And yeah, it might be a little more difficult now, but I guess we'll see. For a while, he talks about the wildlife history of the park. After a couple minutes, though, lessons become more relevant. We'll be coming up on the Mummy Cave ruins here in just a bit. That's one of the better known sites in the canyon. 700 years ago, it was bustling Puebloan village. We can't get too close to the ruins, so unfortunately, it might be a little too late to really see them clearly tonight. While the Mummy Cave itself hasn't ever been open to the public. That's all I need to know. So I start to slip back towards Marna. Is still a conversational hostage. Linda notices me approaching. Oh, Jane, there you are. I was just telling Lacey about the cows and how I helped birth when I was younger. I'm not sure how the conversation went from introduction to cow birth in such a short span of time, but I'm not curious enough to ask. Marna's like, help me. When I rejoin Marna, she mouths two words. Save me. I don't know how to get out of this one. Annoyance aside, it'll be impossible to slip away with Linda's attention on this. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. But it seems we're in luck. As we go around another bend in the road, something more interesting than Marna and me come into view. Oh, Howard, look! That's it! It's those mummy ruins I was telling you about. Linda elbows forward, moving us ahead. You girls can make a good spot. Sure, you, you girls make sure you get a good spot. You're gonna want to see this, even if it's dark out. She forges ahead, her husband trailing dutifully. As he passes, I think I hear him say sorry, though I'm not certain. Once they're out of the earshot, Marina makes a sound like training letting out steam. Well, like train letting out steam. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna explode. My ears, or my head, or my brain, or something. Saw you laughing, and I figured it wasn't fair if I was the only one who suffered. I take it all back if I could. Seriously though, first she was talking about herself, then about her kid, then about her childhood, and then she started talking about growing up on a farm. Damn, it's just like all like she was like telling you her whole life story or something, Marina. Somehow she ended up going on about cows, having babies, and how messy it all is. I don't even know. What, you're not interested in that stuff? Ew, no, gross, gross, gross. Oh? She wrinkles up her face as she says it. I giggle, but then turn serious real fast. Okay, but listen. Because it's dark, the group isn't probably gonna stop to look at the mummy cave ruins for very long, so we'll have to wait until we can sneak away and then go over there ourselves. How far away are they? No idea, I can't see from here. Just follow my lead again. Got it. We've been on the very back of the group the entire time, but the people right in front of us are much less interested in us than Linda was, so I don't think anyone will notice if we go missing. Where we reach, the railing guide stops to point out the ruins. They're all across the small valley, a couple hundred yards away. In the darkness, it's almost impossible to see them. They're just a dark smudge against the even darker backdrop of the mountain. Marina and I are a few yards away from the group too. I pretend to inspect something on the rock, though there's nothing. As the short speed ends, the guide starts to lead everyone on again. I decide to dart behind the rock and crouch down. Marna quickly follows. I could see her start to say something, but I cup my hand over her mouth before she can say a word. Silently, I shake my head. Marna nods twice, so I uncover her face. In my head, I count to 60. Once a minute passes, I've peeled myself away from the rock and stand back up. We should be safe now. Marna's face lights up and clasps her hands. I notice that she's taken out a journal page with a hiding spot again. That's so cool. It was like something of a video game where you just sneak away right in front of everyone. Literally like right now. Y'all are a video game. I guess so, but we still can't be noisy. They're not gonna be that far away. No flashlights either. This close, I could see her face fall at that. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you. Are we just gonna hop on the fence and walk over there? Unless you have any better ideas. What if they catch us? Then we'll just they'll throw us out. We're not gonna get arrested for trespassing or anything, are we? Nah, that'd be too much trouble for them. I say that, although I don't actually know. Okay. This uncertainty in her voice is obvious. I grab the paper from her hands and stuff it into my pocket. Let's go. The longer we wait, the more likely it is that they'll notice us missing. I stroll over the metal rail, hoping that the sound of the hopefully I sounded more confident than I am. Honestly, it's pretty risky and more than a little stupid, but it's also exciting. I duck down underneath the rail. After a moment, Marna does the same. We're officially out of bounds. Across the small field, I could still barely make out the shape of the ruins. They sit close to the mouth of a large cave in ruins, up at the mountain like a scar. Okay, come on. There's an incline, but it's not too bad. Next to me, Marna spreads her arms out for balance, but I'm confident enough that enough to not need to. Crossing over to the ruins ourselves, it will be the riskiest part. There's no cover, and anyone who happens to look over will see us. We just have to hope that the tour group has moved to somewhere without line of sight on us. Okay, hurry. I grab Marna's hand and started to run again. She struggles to keep up, so I slow down a little bit. It takes maybe 2 minutes from one end to the other. When we reach the far wall, Marna's breath is strained. Don't do much running, do you? Not at all. Every word is punctuated with a pant. I'm winded too, but fight my lungs to not show it. I have to look strong for Marna. Ooh, trying to impress her out here. Okay, Amber. Ready for the fun part? Is it actually fun? Not yet, but we still got to get up there. I point to the lip of the cave, a good 50 feet or so above us still. Marna's face goes pale as she stares at the sheer rock wall in front of us. We're not gonna have to climb that, are we? How else? I wait a second for the shock to hit her face before I laugh and shake my head. Just kidding, come over here. A short distance away is a slope, somewhat steep but not too long. It ends up into a part of the cave close to the ruins. We actually do have to go up this one. Her face still looks doubtful. I don't know if I can get up that. Sure you can, it's easy, look. I hike up a couple steps. Dirt and a bit of gravel tumble down past my feet, but it's almost stabled. It's almost all dirt. If it was loose rock, we'd be in trouble. Still looking uncertain, Marna takes a careful step behind me, then another. She slides back down a little bit with each step. Try to spread your weight out a little more evenly. You don't want to lose your balance and fall over. By doing that, with doing what I say, she's able to reach where I'm standing. Damn, over here like doing freaking rock climbing or something. Literally. Good job. Now, just do that like 50 more times. Marna groans, but I've already started. I glance back behind me. She's trailing only a couple steps back. For all her worrying, she's doing okay. I'm just about to compliment her when I feel the earth shift beneath me. My foot slides loose. Oh my gosh! With a yelp, I lose my balance. Arms flailing as I try not to fall. Then faster than I could process, Marna's arm shoots out and grabs my sleeve. She tugs me back upright. Whoa! Are you okay? Oh my god, your ankle alright? Is your ankle alright? It's not broken, is it? Damn, she came in clutch! Okay, Marna, we see you out here. Panic is clearly painted across her face. No, I'm fine, I'm fine. The only thing injured is my pride. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah, thanks. Good save. We climbed up the rest of the way together, but slowly. Oh, we're up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay. At the stop, both of us stretch and catch our breath. That wasn't too bad, was it? Think you almost ate shit. Besides the part where you almost died, maybe. I didn't almost die. Besides, that's what I have my sidekick for. The fuck? She gives me a playful shove. Hey, I told you I'm a sidekick here. Uh-huh. You'll still have to earn the title captain or commander, whatever it is. And you could do that by finding this thing before I do. Now that we're actually in the ruins themselves, it's more clear just how tough it's gonna be. The cave stretches a long way. It's like a deep scar in the mountain. Delicate clay buildings, some barely as tall as we are arranged throughout. They say this was a village, but it's hard to imagine anyone living here. Everything is so cramped and small. Where do you think we should start? Hard to say. It won't be anywhere obvious. Remember, people have been studying this place for decades. What if someone already found it, like a long time ago? What if someone found it a long time ago? Whoops, I was in the amber zone right there. I shrugged, but that's probably impossible to see. The sun has now gone entirely down, leaving us in shadow darkness. I wonder why Marna doesn't seem bothered by it this time. If they did, then I haven't heard anything about it. We just gotta start looking. Try to be careful though. I feel bad being here. Maybe this was a bad idea. Be super careful then. And watch for spiders. I flick on the spider flashlight and pass it to her, just in time to see her look of disgust at the mention of spiders. We split up, staying close to each other but not overlapping where we look. I get down on my hand and knees, shining lights in every corner and cranny that I can. I worry that our light might be visible from a distance, even though they aren't very powerful. The only alternative would be sneaking over in the broad daylight, and we'd be much more likely to be caught by then. I'm not finding anything except dirt. I brush my fingers along the clay bricks in hopes of finding a loose stone or secret compartment, but there's nothing like that. Nearby, Martin is doing the same thing. She hitched up her dress so that it doesn't drag on the ground. I force myself to look away rather than stare. Whoa! She offers quite a view though. Oh my gosh. Amber, you're over here checking her out in the ruin. After a moment, Marina giggles. I'm not sure why. I haven't spoken at all because I don't want our voices to echo in the cave and give us away, but silently searching gets tedious fast. I decided to try whispering. So funny. I don't know. Everything, I guess. I was just thinking of how weird this is. Like, this is just so random, you know? Oh yeah, one of those moments. Whoops. No, 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 no. Alright, Aristotle. Who's that? Never mind. But yeah, it's kinda crazy. Deciding that the building I was scouring in lost cause, I moved on to the next one. I know it's probably not a big deal for you since you do this stuff all the time, but this is honestly the most fun I've ever had, I think. Destroying ancient Native American landmarks? Whoa, when you put it like that, that sounds really bad. I'm being careful, super careful, but just in general, being out here on the road. I thought maybe I was making a mistake when I left, but not anymore. I'm glad. I am. I'm really glad. Guess it worked out for both of us. I can't see her from here, but I know she's smiling. Then she giggles again. Oh, Amber, you're a big old softie after all, aren't you? I'm not. I take it back. I should have left you on the side of the road. Time we both laugh. After that, we lapsed back into near silence. Just as sound of us crawling out and occasionally moving to another building to search. Soon the happy atmosphere starts to dissolve as we start getting frustrated. Or at least I do. It takes maybe 20 minutes before we looked over all the buildings. There aren't too many. Combining all over them isn't that hard. But we don't find anything. Not even a clue or a hint that we were in the right spot. Sighing through my nose, I start double checking some of the larger homes. All the crawling and bending is starting to take a toll on me. When I straighten up, my back is sore and sweat presses my hair to my forehead. I should have brought some bottles of water with us. I lean back against a rock wall and massage my shoulders. Marna finishes up building and then joins me. She's biting her lip, frowning a little. Any luck? Nope, nothing. You? Uh, We both pause, silent. So... That's it, right? We checked all the buildings. Can't be. Must have missed something. I'm going to try checking out the cave myself. She just stands there. Watches as I head over the far side. I shine my flashlight up and down, up again, examining every inch of the rock. There's gotta be a crevice where the gold is stashed. Or some other hiding place. There has to be. But none of the cracks are wide enough or deep enough for something like that. A few minutes later, I pass by Marna, still in the same place. I check her face as I go. Her eyebrows are furrowed, and she looks worried. I keep hunting. Images of Maria triumphantly holding up the gold spear on me. Just the thought of her smug grin pisses me off. When I reach the other end of the cave, I double back and check it again. And again. Finally, Marna pulls away from the wall. I hear it, but don't see it. Amber, come on. There's no way. Her voice is a knife in my heart. It hurts because I know she's right. I saw it and flick off my flashlight. Standing there, I look at the invisible ground. I have to admit the truth to myself. It's not here. There's no treasure to be found in the Mummy Cave ruins. Either we got it wrong or someone beat us to it. Whatever the answer is, there's nowhere else in here that it could be. Make my way back to Marna slowly. I can feel stinging tears of frustration beginning to well up in my eyes, which surprises me. Oh? I'm sure Mario would be laughing at me if she was here right now. Abruptly, I stop walking towards her and spine around. I don't want Marna to see. There's a sound of crunching dirt as she walks over. Amber? There's a worry in her voice. I shake my head and I don't know if she can see. She lays her hand on my shoulder. The 2 tears manage to leak out of my eyes. I shake my head again. Amber? Amber, it's okay. Aw, what the heck? Why are we crying? No. No, I'm sorry I screwed up. I was wrong. There's nothing here. I know there isn't. Seriously, that's okay. I sob, not even knowing why. Damn it. Damn it. Get a grip, Amber. I wrench my eyes shut before the waterworks really start. It burns, but I manage to hold it back. Taking deep breaths, I get myself under control. Oh! Lucy eyes. I sink down and lean against the wall of the cave. Marna does the same. What are we gonna talk about? Our clothes are dusty from being on the ground so much. Also, the art style looks really different here. Marna pokes me in the side. You okay? I draw a rantly brief. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. I just got super frustrated. Yeah, I could tell. Can it? I flick her gently on the knee. But, that was kind of embarrassing. No, it's okay, really. I cry all the time at home. Don't worry. It's like losing. Not finding the treasure, I mean. So I'm mad for wasting all our time on this. Aren't you? No, why would I be? She sounds genuinely surprised. Because now we're behind on the next one. What if someone beats us to all the rest of them? Now you sound like me. Oh god, is there a cure? Meaning. But really. I had fun, so I don't think it's a waste of time. Even if we're not super rich now. I'm glad we came here. Once again, I don't even have to look to know she's smiling. She's always smiling after all. It's one of the cuter things about her, that there are lots of those. But I'm afraid to look up and meet her eyes. Afraid because of what I've been starting to feel lately. And how I've been thinking of her. Ooh, love is developing. It's stupid to get bothered by this now. I know. We've been together all day. But right now, when I'm already being over emotional, I can feel it. It's like it'd be a bad idea. Amber? And then by my reflect, I do it anyway. I look over, and I was right. My heart flutters a little. But the smile I was anticipating had been replaced by another look of concern. Yeah, you're right. I guess it wasn't so bad. She brightens up immediately. For real? Mm-hmm. I'm good now. Still, sorry for freaking out there for a sec. It's okay, don't feel bad. Groaning, I stand up again. I'm definitely gonna be sore tomorrow. We should get out of here. The longer we spend, the more likely we are to get caught. It's probably 45 minutes or so since we ditched the tour. Hopefully they didn't get to search rescue out looking for us. I offer my hand to Marna, who's still sitting on the ground. She takes it and hauls her to her feet. After dusting herself off, we both walk to the edge of the cave. It's impossible to see anything. Even the trail across the way is invisible from here. Watch your step, going down the hill. Yeah, we don't want anyone to almost die again. Going down the hill's easier than going up. Though we still have to be careful. Make it the bottom without accident. Damn, what the fuck was that music for a sec, guys? We don't risk the flashlights until we're back across the fence. On the trail, now that we're out of bounds, it doesn't matter if people see us. Where do we go now? I think I'll let it for a moment. there's not much point in catching up with the tour again. Besides, it's probably ended by now. Still, if they notice that we disappeared, then it could be bad for us to just leave the park. Last thing I want to see is our faces on the missing person posters. Next time we stop at the gas station. And they've got a 45-minute lead on us. That'll only grow if we were to try to find them. Let's just go back to the parking lot and get the hell and get out of here. If anyone asks, we could just say we left early. Thank God, I was hoping you'd say that. How come? That lady? I'm so tired. Same. My back's gonna hurt for a year. At least you have a comfy bed. Hey, you could always... Ooh. Grab some more pillows from the closet if you need. She's about to say you can join me if you want. There are more? Oh yeah, Gramps liked to have zillions of pillows when he slept. Oh. She sounds let down. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have made the connection there. Don't worry. They weren't like his special pillows or anything. You can use them. Alright. Damn, she really starts to worry when I mention him. Guess there's a good reason for that. But right now, though, the thought is a familiar jab of sadness. I'm not about to break down. I'm doing okay for now. We're quite the rest of the way down the trail. Though, without having to stick to the slow pace of a guided tour, it's actually a quick walk. There aren't any other hikers out, which surprises me. It's dark, but not that late. As we reach the parking lot, it seems like we had perfect timing, or maybe perfectly awful. Spilling out the trailhead on the other side, the tour group that we were briefly part of, I recognize the tour guide as well. Oh, there you girls are! Linda. She came from the blind spot before we had time to hide. I'm gonna try to force a smile as we turn to face her. She strolls up to us. Dino is still asleep. Howard nowhere to be seen, though maybe he's in their car. I was hoping to see y'all before y'all left. Yeah, we were pretty tired, so we came back early. Oh, I'll bet you are. She winks at me like she's in on a joke. Problem is, I don't know what joke's supposed to be. What do you mean? Don't think I didn't notice you two running off, man. I figured you were, you know. What? She laughs and shakes her head. I think that's good though. Reminds me of me and my Howards when we were younger. We used to sneak off every chance we got, if you know what I mean. Oh no! I think girls got the wrong idea. My face starts to turn red as I realize what she was thinking. Martha's probably tomato color, though I don't tend to look. No, we aren't, we're not. No need to be embarrassed or anything like that. And besides, at least y'all won't get pregnant. Oh no. She laughs heartedly, the baby on her chest bouncing with the motion. Oh my gosh. Sorry though, I'm getting to be a bit too nosy for my own good. Y'all girls be safe out there. It was nice to get to know y'all. She grabs my hand from the side and pumps it up in a vigorous handshake. Then does the same to Marina. Neither of us reacted, still dumbfounded. What the fuck? Then she heads off towards the sea of cars. More of a puddle now, since most have already left. Not everyone freaking shipping them. It's funny. I turn to Marina as I expect her face is scarlet. Wow. Right, that poor baby. And that poor husband. I didn't think people like that were real. Like, they were only existed in books and movies and stuff. I guess there's, I don't know, you get surprised every day. They say the desert does weird things to your head. I see. Or maybe Wisconsin does. I shrug and start walking back towards the RV. I'm glad that Marina doesn't push the topic of Linda's misconception. I unlock the door and let Marina in first. We're we're one of the last ones here. Before I pull the door shut, I could take a final look at the grand around the Canyon de Chile, or what little of it I could see. It may have been a bus, but like Marina said, it wasn't a total waste of time. Ooh. And with that, guys, we're gonna end it off. Exactly at 8. Wow, exactly at 8. Well, guys, that was an interesting development. We didn't find any treasure, unfortunately, but we had like a good, I guess, what's it called? Emotional or sentimental time right there. Like basically, the connection between the characters solidified more, and um yeah, it was just really nice. More personal development rather than like, the physical development of the journey. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below if you guys want more videos like this or any other type of content, very open ideas. And yeah, without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Subscribe for more Highway Blossoms. See y'all.